Why won't these ants move into the hills that I made for them? I'm 4 years old, sitting in the dirt with my ant friends, and I can see they live in special mounds of dirt, but I can make special mounds of dirt, right? So I craft pile after pile as offerings to my ant friends. Some sweet new digs, but they're just not going for it. They crawl around them like they're not even there, like I'm not even there. So, as a child acclimated to violence and seeking existence, I destroy their dirt piles and then watch, befuddled, as the ants scramble and panic and yet still don't give my dirt piles a chance. I'm disappointed. The thing is, I like to come outside to interact with physical beings that actually interact back. Because inside, I'm more of an echo in an empty room, or a ghost floating through hollow halls speaking words that don't make any sounds. So I spend my time inside watching the other ghosts. This house is full of them. It's not the only place I live. There's space for me at my dad's trailer and at both grandparents. But I spend most of my time here with the chipping paint, creaky floorboards, my mom, her boyfriend Matt, and my new baby brother. And I see things, hear things, understand things. Mom in the shadows, Matt yelling, his violence. One day, I realized that unlike me, my baby brother won't be able to run to his room when things get scary. So I asked Mom, do we have to live here? No response. I'm 6 years old now, but I'm still just a non corporal echo, and she really doesn't want to believe in ghosts. Then, months later, I'm in bed when my mom throws my door open, my brother in her arms. Come here, she whisper yells, and I freeze, confused. She tugs me down the stairs and, without stopping for shoes, pulls me into the dark. Under the moonlight, I can see John, Matt's stepfather, in his red pickup truck. Mom brings me to the bed of the truck, tells me to climb in, and slams the tailgate closed after me. The bed is cold, corrugated metal, peppered with wood scraps that poke into me as I crawl across. When Mom settled into the passenger seat with my brother on her lap, John starts to drive. To somewhere. I have no idea where. I grip the side of the truck so I don't roll around, but as John picks up speed, so does the wind. I try to shelter behind the cold metal cabin without letting go. Tragically, holding on and curling into a ball seem mutually exclusive. I settle on holding my knees to my chest. I don't understand why Mom always insists on me wearing socks and shoes, but didn't give me time for them today. I could really go for a pair right now, no matter how much I usually hate them. A layer of protection between my bare feet and the cold metal beneath them, my bare feet and the wood chips poking into them. I usually love the freedom of riding in the back of pickup trucks, but this time there's a looming sense of something being wrong. My stomach's twisted into familiar knots of pain, and I'm afraid of what's to come, of what is, of what has been. Many years of something wrong that I've just known as home. I don't know it now, but this is the beginning of an end. Not yet a new beginning, not for a while, but it's the start of a limbo, that liminal place where something has to fully die before anything else can begin. Now, jump to the future. I'm 34 and innocently taking a shower when I realize that there is an ant in my fucking shower. The shower I scrubbed clean with bleach 2 days ago, I might add. I guess, unlike my 4-year-old self, I don't have problems with ants rejecting my homes anymore. I guess I don't have violence in my homes anymore either, for that matter. This ant clearly has no idea what it's doing. It keeps scrambling in random directions and then returning to this one spot above the tile. But honestly, same. I've been scrambling in different directions for a while now, going and backtracking, trying new things, and circling through old patterns, because leaving my own internal abuser has been a confusing process. The part of me that tells me that who I am is inherently wrong, that I need to be someone else to survive, to not have any needs, is a part that I've depended on for so long. Shaking it has been slow, But I'm solidly in my limbo now, with the old patterns steadily dying. And much like the back of a cold truck, it's not particularly comfy. No matter how old I am, driving into the unknown is still scary and disorienting. But it also feels like a path towards life, towards existence, towards being heard by a room full of people. And now I get to give myself some socks.